So, have you ever worked so hard trying to create the perfect moment, like the perfect atmosphere, only to realize that God has already gone ahead of you? Well, good evening. Good evening, everybody. I have to tell you about Friday night because it's something I just been thinking about nonstop. So I might as well get it out. So Friday night, I led two community sound baths at the Willoughby Heritage Farm, and it's in Collinsville, Illinois. Originally, we were supposed to be outside, like under a gazebo, but we was outside, right? But the weather was like, so we was like, we're gonna move this bad boy inside. So we ended up moving it into this beautiful barn that they use for wedding receptions. And so I started to notice though throughout the day, it was like rain, no rain, rain, no rain. And so I had left my ocean drum at the studio because I was thinking, well, if it's gonna rain, I don't need to create rain, right? But then the forecast started to show a little something different, right? So I was like, ooh, and my mom was like, maybe you should go back and get the drum, right? And so then my cousin got there and she was like, girl, you ain't got time to go get no drum. Don't worry about it, right? And so I just kept going back and forth in my head about it because I know that the ocean drum is one of the people's favorite parts of my sessions. And so it's just become a kind of a big part of the experience. And so I just finally made the decision. I'm like, nope, I'm not gonna worry about it, right? I got all these other instruments, it'll be fine. Then something happened, y'all. Right in the middle of the first session, you know what happened? It started to rain. Like not an interruption type rain, but just enough for the rain to kind of like dance across the roof of the barn. And then when it stopped, you had the birds singing and you had the cicadas doing their own thing and the wind was blowing. And baby, I just stopped playing. Like I just sat there and I listened and I just closed my eyes because it was in that moment that I felt like no, I heard God say, I told you. Like, you ain't need no drum. I got you. I am the original DJ in these bad boy, in these sound healing streets, right? And so the thing that's been sitting with me all this weekend, and I think it's because I realized sometimes I'm working really hard to try to create this atmosphere. And it's something that God has already entered. Like I come in, I'm prepared, I practice, I pack my bowls, I show up, I do all of that because all of that matters. But what I could never create, God added. And I just wonder sometimes if we are all living in that way. Like we try to manufacture peace and we try to manufacture rest and healing and the perfect family or the perfect business or just the perfect circumstances. And so it just got me to thinking that sometimes I'll be like, oh, once I get everything right and I can just finally. And so out of that came this week's theme at the studio, and it's you do not have to earn the exhale. And so I think so many of us, especially women, I think we feel like after everything is finished, like after everybody's okay, after the work is done, after the laundry has been folded, after the email has been answered, like after. And we've proven it's like after we've proven that we've done enough, and God was like, you there's nothing else that you have to do. I've already created the atmosphere. And sometimes he's already working in ways that we can't see. And he's asking us to stop. Like, stop trying to carry everything. A lot of things we try to carry belongs to him. And rest isn't something that needs perfect conditions either. It's about trusting God in imperfect situations. And so, because if I'm, like I was on Friday trying to control everything, I probably would have missed out on that rain. So, my question for today for you is what are you trying to manufacture that only God can provide, like your peace, your healing, an open door, approval, more rest. Maybe your assignment this week isn't to work harder. Maybe it's to, prepare faithfully and leave room for God to add his soundtrack, right? Let him get in that DJ booth, because I promise you, when he joins the room, he's going to bring you everything that you need and nothing that you probably could have planned for. If this message resonated with you, I would love to have you come to the studio. Come in this week. I'll be there tomorrow. I'll be there Thursday for Sacred Rest and Sound. 2 sessions left this week. It's only an hour, and it's a place you don't have to perform. I don't have to either, right? And I don't have to fix nothing. You don't have to fix nothing. We don't have to carry anything. You just come in, you receive. And if you've never been before, I do have a first time code. It's called First Rest. You can put that code in and come experience it for yourself. And I just want to leave you with this one sentence God left me with on Friday, and it was, I got you. And in my situation, I got you. I am the original DJ. So just remember, you don't have to earn rest. And until next time, be still and know God's got the rest.